is a message to my black men and black women.
Wow.
Never, never
There's
let
anybody out
any
here to stop
other
this
race
barbaric killing?
try to hurt your people. Never.
There is
So we must
anybody
start
out there to stop
love
this
one
barbaric
another
killing
as we love ourselves.
by the hands of
Stand
the
up and
European.
fight with all our might.
The
Never
killing that
let
is
no
taking
one
place
hurt my people.
with the
Never,
Palestinian
never,
people.
never.
There is anybody out there to save those people.
We are the first man and first
Africa,
woman. So
you
don't
got
let
to
anyone
wake up.
come and tell you who
You got to
are.
wake up and save
You are the first man
the people
and the first woman.
from the hands of the European
Listen,
that
black man.
migrate
Listen,
into
black
the land
woman.
of Canaan
We are the
and
first,
slaughtering the native.
and we will be the lost.
Somebody gotta wake up.
We will be the lost
Not the
men
European.
and women
You're not going to save all the people.
because we are the original.
They are the people that abuse other people.
And don't you
Listen
forget
to me. Read my lip.
word what I said unto you.
The people that abuse other people is the Europeans, which you call the white man. They are the ones that abuse other people.
Hurt any one of us.
My people, the woolly people, only abuse his people.
Our grandfathers never, never.
The
let
Chinese
no other
abuse
race
his people,
hurt your people.
and the Indian abuse his people.
Fight with all your might.
The white man abuse other race of people all over the planet,
For we to start
and that it seemed like that is their purpose.
kill our people. Never, never.
They go
never,
into the
never.
land
Listen what I'm saying to you.
of Canaan,
Black man.
or you
better
calling
stop
it
killing
the
each
continent
other.
of Africa,
Black women,
and they abuse those
kill
people.
each other. Save the children.
They came to the Americas
The children.
and they abused those people. Tell me what you cannot understand.
On our race. Kill our
What these people did to other people. Tell me what you cannot understand.
Listen,
Wherever they go, they destroy other people things,
the time has
and also the people.
for the black man to wake up.
There is no MacD out there is going to save you from the white men destroying you,
Is come.
because that is their purpose
Carefully.
and that is their will.
Fool around with no homosexual.
They designed that way.
Fool around,
Look, nothing.
no lesbian.
When they came to the place you call the United States, they killed the people that were living here.
Listen to me.
And those that run and hide in cave or bushes
Don't
that they didn't, later on,
bullshit.
they put them on a place you call reservation. You know the land belongs to those people that were living here
You sit in the
300-400 years ago.
you become scanful.
And the white man came here
You should be.
and he killed those people.
Don't you play no.
Also, he killed the animals
Hey,
that they were using for shelter, food, and clothing. You know, they use the buffalo skin to make their huts. And they use they use it for clothing. And they use the meat for food. The white men kill all of those. So tell me why you do not understand about the white men ways. Now, in dispensation of time, He's doing the same thing what they did in the United States in the place you call Gaza or Palestine. Look, they're blowing up, they're destroying all the homes. And see what is funny. They're saying they're killing Hamas. Hamas is on the ground and they're blowing up all the homes. They're blowing up all the hospitals. And it seems like a lot of people are going along with that. Look, how many Hamas soldiers get killed? They don't count because they're underneath the ground. So Hamas is not, look, how Hamas is putting people in homes and stuff like that when they're under the ground. They're in the cave, right? What they build. They build tunnel. So they're not fighting above. They're fighting under the ground. But in the meantime, the European, that they call Israeli, are blowing up all the people's homes. Look, I don't know how these people are thinking. Look, the Hamas doesn't have any airplane. They don't have any tankers. They just have some homemade bomb. And they can't do too much. But everybody sit back and let everything going on there like nothing is going on. Just think about it. When the white men came to the United States, the Indian tent, they burned them all up. And they killed the buffalo. That's what they do. They're not soft-hearted people. You think they care about you? Huh. If you think the white men care about you, keep on thinking. They care less about you. They give you the assumption that they care. What they care about? People that care about you doesn't beat you. People care about you doesn't torture you. People that care about you doesn't let you walk naked. People care about you doesn't let you go hungry. Come on now. They don't. So stop having it in your mind that these people care about you. You're living into a fantasy world. White people only care about white people. And sometimes they reach a point they don't care about their own white people. But they do. Look, all this decision that is making into the world right now is made by white people. I call them Europeans. Because the black man is not from Europe. Black man is from the place you call Africa. And I call it Hell Cabilan. Hey? Come on, man. Stop fooling yourself. These white people is not afraid of you. They're not afraid of destroying you. Because they will be happy. They would have the whole land for themselves. Europe, Africa, Asia, whatever. They all be here all by themselves. So that's why they are not afraid of eliminating you. And you can't say shit. You know why you can't say anything? Because you have nobody to say anything. If the white men get... Look what is taking place in Palestine. And nobody's not saying anything. Are you following what I'm saying? Are you that dumb and blind and deaf that you cannot see? You can't follow the laws of nature? Come on. What I'm saying, they do what they want to do with other people. If you think I'm bullshitting you, you check it out yourself. Go and check it out. And see who is doing what. To who. You don't see the black men going around killing white people. You don't see the black men going around killing Chinese. But who you see going around killing other people? The white man. And that's what he's going to be doing for the rest of his life. Until either eliminate the rest of people that is not white, and then he can have the whole planet for himself. And you not going to see nobody named God come to save you, and you're not going to see anybody named Jesus come save you, and you're not going to see no MacD come to save you. And that's why the Iranian is so scared. They know there's no MacD to save them, and they have no nuclear weapon, and they don't want any nuclear weapon. And that's why they're not confronting the people you call Israeli. They're not confronting them. Because they're scared of dying. Them son of a gun is scared of dying. And they're not no young man, and they're old man. Look, when you get old, you gotta die. Shit. So look, do what you gotta do to save the young. Very simple. And if they're that mightyful, they be calling for death at all time to America and death to Israel, and they ain't doing shit. They're not helping the Palestinians because they're scared. They ain't got a nuclear weapon. And if they didn't have the nuclear weapon, Israel would not be doing what they're doing right now, those white people. You tit for tat, straight up. Hello? Straight up. But by they know that none of the African countries have the nuclear weapon but them, they do what they want to do in Africa. That's what they're doing. So look, United States already set up Israel to control Palestine, control the whole of Canaan, Syria, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, all the way up to Iran. They already have their plan. Maybe it's not today, tomorrow, but they have their plan. Lebanon, so the Israel can control all of the Middle East, as they call it Middle East. Just like how the United States control the whole Americas. They control all of that. Mexico, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, St. Martin, St. Lucia, Nassau, Freeport. They control all of that. Cuba, they control all of that. If you disbelieve me, let the Chinese bring 3,000 soldiers to Jamaica and 3,000 to Cuba and 3,000 to Nassau and see if they would be there. And some guns. And their ship. And see if they would be there. The United States would not let it happen. Okay? So stop going around with bullshit. But United States dominate everything. And that's why they want Israel to dominate that part of the land. And then they can go after Russia and China. India's on their side already because they're puppets. They forget what the British did to them already. They already totally forget. They forget what the British did to them. So they're not trying to fight. They're on the side of the European when they should be on the side of the black man. Because they're the second man come from the black man. But they can't understand that, or they know that, but they're trying to hide it. Because nobody wants to say they come from the black people. No! Nobody wants to say, hey, we are from the black, we originate from the black. They're scared. You know why they're scared of saying it? Because they feel embarrassed. Oh, I came from the black people. They feel embarrassed. And once in a while, they will say that the black people are the original people. They're not saying it too loud. No, they don't say it too loud. Lucy is the first black woman and all, and 1 million years ago and all of that. That's how they be talking. But I already said long time ago, we are the only woolly people that been on the planet. We're not from any space. Don't listen to those white people talking bullshit. We're not from space. So the thing is that we're not trying to overstand anything. Because if you're not scientist, you can't talk. Ain't that a bitch? Come down to scientists. If you're not a scientist now, you cannot talk. What is scientist? Science is an educational guess. You experiment with things and bring forth a different cause. It's nothing more. Or a different reaction. And now everybody is scientist. But they are not doing any experiment of themselves. They're elaborating on other people saying and doing. Get out there, get some water, get some salt, mix them up together and see what comes out. Put it in the fire. Put the salt in the fire and see what comes out. They're not doing that. So, by they're all scientists, and you're not learning from themselves, have you ever seen, you know what is funny? You're a scientist, but you're not learning from yourself. You're reading other people's books and say you're a scientist. Get out there, mix up all this stuff yourself, and write them down into a books. And the proof is there how you mix your stuff up. Take the potato, take off a limb from the potato, put it into the carrot and let it grow, and see what comes out. Then you can say you're a scientist. I don't know if I make any sense to you, but think about it. It's like the preacher reading the Bible. And he's saying God say this and God say that. Go talk to God. Let God tell you what to say. Instead of you reading the book and telling the people that's what God said. Are you following what I'm saying? You're reading a book that somebody wrote to the people and say God say that. And the people cannot understand of themselves what you're saying. Because you're mixing up stuff. Get out there and talk from yourself. God is telling you this and God is telling you that. and prove it to the people that God is telling you that. Not from a Bible or from a book. Because you did not wrote that book.
Listen, black man.
And you did not help write it.
We are the first.
If some people go on laws, Europeans.
If there be a loss, we will be the lost.
But guess what? Nobody asks these questions. Where the story of the Bible came from. Nobody's not doing that.
The original man.
They think it's some God word and some Jesus word and all of that stuff.
What I said
But the youth of today not paying any mind.
we must love
And the youth of today doesn't want to go to heaven. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's not talking about going to heaven anymore.
Hurt any one of us. Our children,
Because they know the white man fool their mind.
our grandfathers.
But what I'm saying, we gotta wake up as black men. Wake up and try to help the people that the white man is killing in Palestine into the land of Canaan.
Fight with all your might.
And you know the land of Canaan is in Africa. But some black men said it's in Asia. So those black men that is telling you that, don't pay them any mind.
For we to start. Fight for our
It's like when Queen Victoria
Don't let no
cut the
other
Suez
race
Canal
rule.
through the Red Sea and divide Africa and call it Asia.
Black man, you
They
gotta
forget about
support
that.
each other. Black woman, you gotta
They all forget about that.
save the children.
Africa is not Haitian, my brother.
Save the children from sudden
So if you want to
destruction.
think like that, keep on thinking.
Don't you let any other race move in
You have your own
our
thought. You are
ways.
not overstanding.
Kill our people.
Creative thought,
No.
regular
Kill our
thought,
brothers.
and you overstand
No.
it.
Listen
So if you want
me,
to
brothers and
think of
sisters.
the white man is what he is,
Carefully.
keep on thinking.
Time has come for the black man.
But I know what he is from myself. And you can see he's doing.
Who he
It's
is.
not hard. You don't have to read any book to say the white man is the devil.
Time is come.
As the Muslims said, they stopped saying that too.
Carefully.
I don't heard one
Don't you fool
Muslim
us.
say the white man is the devil for the past
We no
6-7 years.
homosexual. Don't you
They all
fool
stop.
around.
You know why? They all become afraid of the white man. So they all silent.
Hey, black man.
They ain't saying shit.
Come on, black man.
So by they not saying anything, that's it, straight up. As I said, respect.
Don't ask, don't
Tell a friend to watch your show.
Bullshit.
And tell a friend.